What's that?
We got nothing, honey. I just was counting two, but this is your fourth.
Okay, first one is the body. Second one, hands back. Third one, elbow up.
Got it.
Fourth one, knob. This is another controversial. Knob pointed at the catcher. Now, when that knob's pointed at the catcher, the barrel ends up almost right behind my back head. Back head, I got a couple. Back of my head. Okay. Now, a lot of people say, "Well, hey, that's a wrap. That's a bat wrap." Have you guys heard that term? Okay. Actually, it's not. A bat wrap is when your hands are right here and you can see the bat out of your left eye. But remember, our hands are back, and our knob's pointed right at the catcher. Now, what that does for us is that loads our hands and wrists just like golf. Golfers don't do this. Golfers come right here, and that's the same exact thing as we do. So you get guys that will, or coaches or kids, and they'll have that back elbow down and the barrel right there, and they're like, "Well, yeah, quicker the ball." Well, if you want to be quick with the ball, then just hold the damn bat there. I mean, yeah, sure, Alex. I mean, that doesn't work so well when doing the softball thing. But keep that knob pointed at the catcher. Again, you're loading or cocking your wrists. And again, that gives so much more power. And if you just watch, and you can look at Beltron or any of the pictures we have in here, and I've got thousands of pictures. So that will help you. So that's the fourth thing. All right? And the last thing is kind of a checkpoint. And this is when I was watching the video, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I had no idea. This is something I had no idea about, these 5 things. So the last one is we call the choke effect. If your hands are back far enough, and this is a great way for the how far back. Hands are back far enough, and both of your eyes are looking at the pitcher, and your head's level, then you'll appear to choke yourself with your front shoulder, with the chin right on top. Now, if my hands aren't back far enough, there's no choke. Or if I am a screwed up head, you know, we got guys that do this and drop their head.
Get A-Rod.
Yeah, you can look.
He's got all 5 checkpoints right there. All 5. And they all do it.
They all do it.
They all do it. When that front foot hits the ground, they're all in the same spot. Remember Jose Batista or whatever? What was that guy from the Diamondback?
Yeah.
It's not Scott Price.
It started like this.
It looks like him.
Well, when that front foot hit the ground, he's right here.
They all do. Every one of them. It's just unbelievable. It's one of those things where I was going through the film, I'm like, how come nobody's ever taught me this? You know? I used to, when I played at SEC, I led the nation in grounding into double plays. And it was fine, like the first 20 times. Coach kind of come back, and I couldn't run. I'd like square wheels. I'd hit it hard, and I'd hit double play ball. I wouldn't even be halfway to first. And so I'd come in, coach would be, "Hey, hit it hard. Hey, hit it hard." Well, what I was doing was I was getting outside, and I was rolling on the ball because I was casted. And yeah, I squared the ball up, but I rolled and hit a 2-hopper to the shortstop 300 times in 1 year. I mean, it was, so I went back and punched him. I told him, I'm just kidding. But I felt like it. So those are huge right there. If we can get the kids to understand those 3 swing faults and work and fix those 3 swing faults. The posture, lack of posture, lack of balance, the dip, the drag, the loop, the uppercut, whatever you want to call it, and
So
the cast and roll, that kills everybody. And then we get them in this position, this power load or launch position. Different kids, different hitters. Absolutely. And again, all this is just looking at what the best players in the world all do the same. Now, we haven't mentioned this, but obviously people have different things in their swing. We don't teach everybody to do the same thing. I don't want any 2 swings looking the same. We keep that individuality in everybody's swing. We don't say, hey, you got to hit like this. We don't do that. But what we do is we say, kids, how good do you want to be? You want to be as good as you can be? Well, that's what we're teaching you. We're teaching you to maximize your hitting ability. And doing these things will help. It's proven. And again, it's not just the freaks. It's not the 6'4", 250-pound Albert Pujols. It's the 5'7", 120-pound Dustin Pedroia. You guys ever seen that guy? Live? What a player, huh? He looks like an old, out of shape mailman. Hoping to get the mailman there. There's nothing wrong. It's a great job. Better job than I have. But I mean, but what he does, besides the fact he thinks he's the best player on the planet, is he gets in every one of these positions, and he's just so technically sound. He grips it and rips it, but he does some things.